Welcome back everybody it's been a while since I've done a video. So I had an interesting topic I wanted to talk about. This is a little bit more commentary-ish styled video. As always, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, you know the drill, let's get into it. Now, the idea for this video actually comes from my Discord. Shout out to no one, no, that's actually the guy's name, or the Ghostly Killer, on my Discord, who tags me and says, @ZDYT, bro, if anyone asks you to start a Let's Play, please don't. Also, if anyone asks if they should start, say no. Why? Well, look, Kafir doesn't care about the class balance. Example, OGWD. No idea what that is, but we're gonna keep going. I got wiped by one who was completely unfair and I could do nothing. 2. Matchmaking is thrash. I mean, he means trash, but level 1 gets matched with level 4. Actually, I almost got wiped by 2 Thrasher 4, aka 2 max level players with max level skills. Fear keeps classes unbalanced. The update, they nerfed Assassin, but what on earth, it's Shaman. Assassin 2 was doing 15 damage. Now that's terrible with regard to Frostborn. Think of like LDUE PvP, and some dude just starts stabbing you and doing 15 damage. I mean, there's guns in LDUE, just for the comparison's sake, okay? And due to this, I got wiped, which basically means that people came to his base and stole everything. Now, I know this example is a little bit Frostborn oriented, but I feel like it also applies to LDUE or whatever, so I'm gonna keep going. And then he adds down here, just as his disclaimer, I'm not saying that the game is bad or awful. Also, if you didn't add any special armors into the situation, it gets worse, but whatever. I'm just saying that it's very hard for casuals, which is quite interesting. Now, I think the first point that he brings up is quite interesting, and definitely worthy of its own commentary video, hence why we're here now. Is it worth it to start a Let's Play as of now? Not that I'm starting a Let's Play, but is it worth it starting out as a new player now? Now, I think the two examples he gives in Frostborn is a little more extreme than, say, LDUE, for example, right? Let's take Last Day on Earth first, because I know a lot of people here watch those videos. With Last Day on Earth, if you're starting out now, I would argue that now is probably the best possible time to start out as a new player in Last Day on Earth. Sure, the grind is astronomical. The ATV is, extremely a pain. But getting the chopper, getting the ATV, getting all those things is easier now than ever before with the season context. I still will go down saying that seasons do not work in a survival apocalypse game. But regardless whether I like it or not, they're a part of the game. With those seasons comes these loot tables where you can get access to all of these insanely rare rewards as a level 15 player, which is absolutely insane. If a level 15 player can get access to all the materials to complete a chopper, I think that's a little extreme. But LDUE apparently doesn't think so, and they made it a part of the game, and what can you really do? Now, Frostborn, I would argue, is a little bit different. It's a different case. Now, Frostborn Let's Plays, let's be honest, don't really do too well, but I think that the point he brings up is definitely important. If you start out in Frostborn as a new player, you will end up facing people who have been playing on these servers for a long, long time. These people have max level 4 classes. They have the max gear, and they will wipe your base simply because they're bored. And these people do like multiple raids. I've played with a bunch of these people for some time on the Frostborn server. So I do totally get that mindset about starting out in Frostborn now. Now, I do think that in time, Frostborn will end up becoming a little bit more like LDUE. Let me get one thing straight, though. I am very glad that they have not gone that direction right now. Granted, it is hard for a new player. I will concede that. But as an advanced player, we're not going to have low-leveled players or people with like 1 month of experience running around with the level 4 class. Maybe is that possible? I don't know. But I feel like that's still very fresh. Like, for somebody to get a level 4 class, I don't know. Although, Frostborn devs, if you're watching this, please put the coins back. Okay, put the coins back for the tasks. That's so dumb for unlocking new classes. Please. But I think that idea question of, should I start out playing these games now, as we're about to head into 2022, especially, is definitely interesting. And one that, yeah, those are pretty much my rough thoughts on pretty much, should I start a Let's Play? LDUE, yes, with regard to starting out as a new player. Frostborn, not so much, but I think that that's a good thing in the fact that it's extremely difficult right now. I feel like in time they might change that and it'll definitely get easier. I mean, it'll get easier to do some things, but I feel like they should balance it out with not making everything super easy like LDUE. Like, you can get the chopper in less than a day in LDW if you really wanted to, which is, that's pushing it. Anywho, I'm curious to know what the comments think. Should you start playing these games in 2022? Let me know all of that down below. This is an interesting video. Thank you, Ghostly Killer, for the video idea and the commentary idea and all of that. I'm working on some giant videos, so I apologize if the videos are few and frequent between. Also, we all know LDW YouTube, despite what we're told, LDW YouTube dies during these lull periods. There's nothing you can really do about that. Right? Anywho, subscribe, ZD out.